Hello everybody and a very good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome back to Crafters TV. On this Tuesday, second day of our Club Inspire Christmas event, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, are we having fun. Hopefully you're having as much fun as we're having here, because I tell you what, it's been a busy couple of days and this next show is going to be no different. We have got so much lined up for you as far as launch party is concerned. Lots to look at, lots to get excited about, not least that brand new craft kit is coming your way. Box number 50 officially launching. I know already loads of you have got your hands on that. It's all about paper piecing. So if you want to dip your toe in the water when it comes to paper piecing, then that is the box for you. We will come on to that in just a little while. Also got some big news to bring to you shortly as far as the Bethlehem collection is concerned. It's all about getting your skates on that front. But more on that in just a few moments' time. Of course, it is the second day of our big Christmas event. If you're a Club Inspire member, you're already in. if you're not a Club Inspire member, please make sure you join up. Do it right now. It's free to join. Go to the website. We need your name, we need your email, you create a password and you're in, and you can start to enjoy not only all the benefits over the course of the rest of this week, but then of course all of the benefits that you'll receive being a Club Inspire member for the rest of your life. But what are the benefits this week? I hear you cry. We're giving you double points right across this week. So basically everything that you buy, you're going to receive those double points, which very quickly gets you up the ladder as far as Club Inspire is concerned. The further up you go, the more money you save. Also, don't forget that we have got for you free gifts. So each and every time that you check out over the course of the event, you'll receive a free gift. Today's is this amazing creator card stocking die that will go into your basket. If you've already bought earlier on, you will get this in your basket. If you're buying again during this show, you'll get it again. Basically, no matter how many times you check out, you'll get this added. It is a brand new gift each and every day. So you'll basically come back and shop and get those free gifts. This one today, by the way, is worth £17 or $20, and there is no minimum spend, so please do not miss out on that. Plus, over the course of the shows, we are giving you the opportunity to win yourself a goodie bag. Now, how do you win that goodie bag, you hear you cry? Well, you get yourself onto Ben and Joe's nice list. Newly done for this year, and basically all you have to do is comment, right? Comment during the show, on Facebook, on YouTube, say hello, give us a bit of banter, ask a question, whatever it might be. And the more times you comment, you run the chance of winning one of these goodie bags. 3 a day on Crafters TV, 2 a day on our socials as well, 5 winners a day, 25 winners over the course of the week. At the end of the week, somebody on Ben and Joe's nice list will win a £500, $500 shopping spree. And let's have a little look. I'd quite like you to see Ben and Joe's nice list that we've got over the other side of the studio. Here it is, Ben and Joe's nice list. We'll just show you it. Hi, Sara. Hello.
When did you get important enough to have Ben and Joe's nice list?
Joe told me
What's all this about?
Joe told me to do it.
What do you mean, Joe to our thing? Yes, much better. Can I ask, did you spend hours and hours lovingly preparing these wonderful gift bags for everybody?
Yes, I did.
Yes, of course you did, Ben. All I'm going to say is, whatever the nice list is, guys, we will be looking after you. Oh yeah, I tell you what, when we do events like this, we know how to go all out. And you know that we don't just say, oh, we'll do this and we'll do that. We have literally got 3 winners a day right here in the shows, plus another 2 winners on social. So to be honest, if you're going to be with us all week, all you need to do, guys, is come and chat to us. We're not asking you to set the world on fire. We're just asking you to chat to us, and you could be one of 5 lucky winners a day winning on one of these goodie bags. Oh, look.
Do you want to have a little look in it?
Do you want to have a little
Pretty good, the goodie bag I put together.
Woo! Every nice list bag has an assorted pack of Spectrum Noir pens, a tape pen, a small metal die, something from my Sara signature collections, 2 small clear stamps, an assorted Violet Studios embellishment kit, a small paper pad, some assorted card blanks.
And the partridge.
That is, do you know what? It feels like that, but this is absolutely huge. Guys, do you know what it is? We don't do these very often, but we get so many new viewers all the time joining in and watching our shows here on Crafters TV. And we know that for a lot of people, it's a big leap to do the whole, oh my word, I'm just a viewer, to I'm a viewer who's going to chit-chat with everyone. And this is our way of bending your arm and getting you to chat along with us, because trust me, as soon as you start chatting, it's not just Ben and me and Debbie that you become friends with, it's the whole Crafters Companion community. So all I'm going to say is, take advantage of it while we've got it on. And as Ben said, it's not just, I better let her have it back, hadn't I? It's not just Ben and Joe's nice list all week. We've got Ben and Joe's nice list. We've got the double point across absolutely everything. We've got the free gift, and it means that if you're shopping every day, there's a different free gift every day.
Yeah.
So there's something you've got your eye on, and you think, oh, I'm going to wait and see if the free gift is tomorrow. I might get it tomorrow. Or, oh my word, I absolutely want that free gift. $17.99 that gift's worth today. You can get that just from ordering anything. It is literally our gift to you. But for those of you who are new viewers, because I know we've had hundreds and hundreds of new viewers this week, please do not think we do this sort of stuff every day. We really don't. This is once in a blue moon, special occasion stuff. And I know you guys have been shopping in your droves and taking advantage of it. And I know we've had thousands and thousands of comments, loads of entries already onto the nice list. So I'm just going to say there are loads more. Look at this. We're only up to 7, so we're going to pick our 8th winner on the nice list during this show.
Yeah.
But we've actually got 25 spots to go all the way to the bottom. So all you've got to do is join in with us, guys, and you could be one of those lucky guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Super easy. Thanks for coming in. It was lovely to see Sara. I've got to admit, I was a little bit shocked, a little bit worried when she saw the Ben and Joe's nice list sign there, but thankfully she stuck it back up again, and all is well in the world, I think. Is it good?
Just know that even when I'm not in the studio, I'm always watching you. Yeah? I'm all the way across the other side of the pond, on the other side of this wall here in Studio 2 doing HSN today. So I've literally just come up, so if you wonder why my throat's sounding really funny, I've just come off HSN. I'm going to have a cup of hot lemon and honey.
Oh yeah, hot toddy.
Hot toddy, and then I'm back on in about 45 minutes.
Good
so you just look after everybody.
Cheers, boss. That was fun, wasn't it? That was fun. Thanks so much to Sara. Always lovely to have the boss in, and literally everything that she's just said. I mean, the comments as well, by the way. I was looking on Facebook earlier on. We're getting 4-5 times the amount of comments we would normally get, and it's so lovely to have you chatting with us, and so lovely to have you new viewers with us as well. If you are new and you haven't yet commented, stick your hand up and say hello, and we'll make sure we make a bit of fuss about you over the course of the shows, whether it be on Facebook or indeed on YouTube. A few quick hellos, and then we'll get on to the information I need to give you about the Bethlehem collection, and then we'll get on to saying hello to our Debbie. But we've got Superstar Susie on the socials. Already in is Lisa Whitmore saying hello everyone from a very hot Tennessee. We've got Terry Anderson with us saying hello from Ohio. We're going to have a party, a good time jamboree. Patty says hello from California. Claire from Rotherham. Kimberly from North Carolina. Linny Jones is in. Faith Kessner-Smith's in from Virginia. Jerry Johnson's in from Maryland. Marisol's in saying hello. Oh, it's going to be a hot day in California. So some Christmas frosty images are very welcome. Sam's in with us from Darlington. Hi, Sam. And lots of you very excited to see Sara as well. Yes, Sara is, of course, over on HSN as well as being here, but our America is literally the other side of the wall there, so it's not far to go. Very quickly, the Bethlehem collection. If you want to go for this, you are going to have to be quick because it is now limited stock. The reason it's limited stock is the paper pad, the 12 by 12 paper pad is going to sell this out. Let me tell you, whether you are going, it is limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
it so won't be seen.
If you're going for this collection, or indeed if you're thinking of topping up on these paper pads on their own, do it now. I will tell you for nothing, we are into double figures of stock remaining. That will sell out the bundle. And by the way, these are selling already. We've got 95 chances for you left to buy these. We had 99 at the start of the show. 95 chances left for you to buy. These will disappear. Scrap that 93, they're going. If you want to make sure that you're going to get this, get it now and get it checked out. I'll keep you up to date with what we've got left, but 93 chances left to buy if you want to get that paper pad and indeed the bundle. Also very exciting is it's not just me over the course of this show. I'm a little bit shocked by the whole Sara appearance, I've got to be honest. I am joined by lovely TV wifey Debbie Robinson, who is uber excited, as I am, because not only have we got this collection back, we've got Frosty and Bright, but we've got the brand new craft kit, which Debbie is going to unbox. But how lovely was that, Debbie, seeing the boss?
A real lovely surprise, because we know she's been uber busy over at the over on the state side. to the other side of the wall. But we know she's been ultra busy all day because she's jam-packed tons in a day already today, and she's going through all the way through the night as well.
Yeah.
Because we all know how big the HSN days are, so it's really lovely for her to come in and join us, even if it all was briefly, but fabulous. And I love the way that she told you off for putting over.
No, I was a bit worried then for a second.
Your
But, you
face
know.
for a picture, it was an absolute picture. So yeah, we've got a great show lined up for you though, and we really have, because we've got and we're going to call it is the official now launch
Yes.
of our craft kit number 50.
Yeah.
50, and it's all about the paper piecing. If you have always wanted to have a go but found it a bit tricky or found it a bit daunting, this kit's going to sort you right out, make it so super easy, because it's got everything included to be able to create the most amazing cards. I'll show you a couple of samples.
Oh, yes, please.
With the things that you could be making, and then I'll show you what's inside my box. Because let me tell you now, if you love that idea, but it's always been too much of a faff, it's a faff no more. Because
They were a band,
literally-
weren't they?
You what though?
Oh, that was Faith No More. Sorry, carry on.
It is literally the most beautiful, beautiful collection.
Stunning.
Almost like a little taster into the world of our paper piecing. And everything you see in here is what you're getting in your
Ooh,
box.
wow.
This really is a beautiful collection. We always say this, it's almost like we put everything you need,
Yeah.
a little bit of a taster into the world of paper piecing. We do paper piecing dies. We've got a nice collection. We've got some bigger sheets. But that might be too much for you if you've never tried it before. This is a great entry level into the world of paper piecing,
Yeah.
and everything that you need is right here, including inspiration on the front of the box. And I absolutely love our craft kits. I've been a big fan for a long time, and it is the launch officially today of our brand new box, and I am going to give you a little sneaky insight into what's inside this box.
Oh, yes, well, we'll
Where
get
did
into
that
that. It's
strange
under
bird
£20,
come from?
under $24 if you're platinum. Double points, just quickly interrupting here. Less than 90 chances now to get the paper pad. That is going to sell out. Go quickly, quick as you can. 89 chances left. We've got 89 pads left. Next 89 people to buy. Get it. Everyone else misses out. What's in the box, Mrs.?
Come on then, let me show you, because as always, our boxes come with everything in this box that you need to get delving into the world of paper piecing.
Yeah.
You're going to make a minimum of 16 cards. That will become apparent in a moment, because you have got over 200 elements in there. Again, as always, with our beautiful boxes, a little welcome note from our Sara, and excuse me, my little bits in there, because this is my own personal box. But everything in here is where it all begins. I'm going to start with what I call the main elements of this box, the bits that are the hardware, the bits that are going to create paper piecing with ease. You've got two great big substantial dies here, a lovely rose and a beautiful butterfly, and this is perfectly designed for paper piecing with those, those intricate parts in mind, and it's going to make it so easy. Now I want you to look at those two dies. That is well over, I mean, we're talking, what do you think, about £8-9 per
Got to be
die?
at least, hasn't it?
Easily. And two beautiful designs there. And then the hardware of it as well is also the fabulous stamps. Now I'm just going to put the stamps just over there for a second so you can see how many of these fabulous stamps we've got in this kit. And lots of lovely play on words as well, fluttering by just to say, and it could be then you could put you have a beautiful day, or dear friend, or happy birthday, or thinking of you, get well soon, congratulations, thank you. Could be all sorts, because we've got lots of different sentiments on here. You are my sunshine, Ben.
My only sunshine.
Thank you. You're beautiful inside out,
Oh,
Ben.
you too.
Yeah, dear friend, hey there, hello, sending you a, and then you could obviously customise it to what you want to say. So a full set of stamps. We've not even got, so when you take a look, just for a second, at those three items, which I call the hardware, the bits that don't disappear, the bits that are going to last you forever and a day. And let's just remember that these are dies,
Yep.
as well as paper piecing dies. So you've got two beautiful dies there straight away, a set of stamps, that's your box covered in your £24.99 or your £19.99 if you're in the Club Platinum price. That's the value of your box.
Absolutely right.
All of this now, what I'm going to show you, is what I call the extra bits.
It's like you're getting it for free, isn't it, really?
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about the 16 minimum cards. We've got 16 cards and envelopes. These are 4x6, really nice size, especially if you are stateside, because that's the most traditional size card, which doesn't cost you very much to post, is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So we've got 16 cards in there. With those with those dies that are in that box, we've got 16 sheets of the hold and release sheets, which make paper piecing Well, can I just tell you, make life easy. Because right there in those sheets makes paper piecing an absolute joy to do, and not tedious, not time consuming, not laborious, which I know is what puts a lot of people off. Those magnificent sheets are the bits, and I do mean that. They really do make life so easy. We've got some dewdrops in there for you as well. You don't forget with the dewdrops, no matter what colour you put it on, will reflect through that card. But not only that, you can of course take your alcohol pens to this, and you could colour those in. So you could colour match your dewdrops if you so wish to do so. We've got 3 sets of satin ribbon from your large to your medium to your small.
Beautiful. Beautiful
satin ribbon in there, all included. And then we've got our sheets of patterned paper. And these really are a beautiful set of pattern paper in the most gorgeous colour tones. And I'm going to flick through all of them so you can see the beautiful colour tones all the way through there. You're getting 12 sheets of 8x8 patterned paper, which, I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that one. And really lovely, summery, very on-trend patterns there. And then you're also getting matching cardstock, not paper, cardstock. So you could be doing all your cutting out with your hold and release sheets, and we've even popped in there some black and white cardstock for you as well. As with all of your kits, you will always get them in the envelopes. You then unbox them and do what you want with those envelopes. But this is an absolute stellar I mean, we knock it out at park every single time with our kits, but it literally is the easiest way to get into paper piecing with everything that you need. And of course, it's all neatly popped in to a lovely box that stores beautifully in your craft rooms. You can stack them upwards in a pile, or you can stack them on your shelves. And this is our craft kit number 50, which is brand new today, and proving already to be immensely popular. Now, Ben, I'm going to get ready for a demo. So, I've shown you the unboxing. I'm going to get all my bits ready. I'll be back with you in a minute.
I tell you what, there's so many of you chatting about the box. Box 50, says Mary Reno. Where's the time gone? Flown by, isn't it? Absolutely flown by. Debbie's demo, says Susan Griffiths, with that butterfly in the craft kit was gorgeous. Do look back if you missed it. Could not have said it better myself. And the thing is, again, like Debbie says, faff no more. I love that, faff no more. It really is true though. If you found paper piecing quite faffy in the past, with this kit you are going to be away. I agree with you, Debbie, says Terry. I like the boxes to try new techniques to see if I want more, and I usually do. And that again is the whole point. That's why we put them together for you, to save you spending, you know, a lot of money on something which we think you would probably love, but you might be unsure, and you might get it home and go, oh, I'm not going to use that now. This is, you know, for £20, $24, everything that you need in one box to try paper piecing, and we're pretty confident that once you try this particular craft kit, you'll come back and buy more. That's how it all works. For Holidays Design says, I'm really loving paper piecing. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle. I find it relaxing. And Jeffrey says, I can see the possibility of not just paper piecing, but using glitter pens to fill in as well, however you want to do it. I've just heard in my ear as well, and Jamie is going to keep me updated right throughout the show. 84 chances left now to get the Bethlehem bundle. It's the paper pad that's going to sell it out, so there's 84 of those left for you. Those could potentially go in this show. Please do not miss out. As soon as I get any more updates on that, I will let you know. Claire just saying, so glad I ordered my Bethlehem yesterday, and lots of chat about Sara jumping in on the show as well. Marisol saying, Sara's bags are amazing. I just got in my Sara signature mystery bag and I love it. Keep the comments coming through. We'll be picking a winner at the end of the show for that next goodie bag and the next place on Ben and Joe's nice list. I won't say it too loudly because Sara might hear. But let's get into the demo on this box and hopefully see how faff-free this paper piecing is going to be.
Oh, and I'm going to make it really simple, this one. Going to keep it really nice and simple. If you did catch the wake-up call where we gave you a sneaky peek and I did a lovely butterfly one. I've still got loads of the butterfly pieces left because please believe me when I say this, when you use some of the elements, you're gonna choose your colours. You could go from a plethora of colours because you've got all of those gorgeous cardstocks that's in the back of your kit to be able to put onto your release sheets. And if you're worried about these, we've got these aplenty. We've got them on the show tonight. They're in a bigger set, so they're bigger sheets that we do. But this is giving you a little insight into the world of our paper piecing, which for me is, honestly, I've always loved the idea of paper piecing, but Ben, I've said this to you before, I find it incredibly faffy. It frustrates me because I find it so much of a faff that I don't want to do it. Well, these bad boys absolutely make it so easy. So I've taken one of those sheets that are included in your kit.
Oh, yes.
I've got the gorgeous rose dye, and I love this one. But I'm going to keep it nice and clean and simple for you. And I've taken one of the sheets of the card. I've actually cut it to size to fit over. Did a bit of a waste this morning. I'm not going to do it again. Oh, it's been a long old day.
It has, hasn't it?
Now, you peel back your release sheet.
Yeah.
And this is not meant to be uber sticky, can I just say? Now, I know people have said, is it meant to be like really sticky glue? No, it's not. It's a hold and release to make it really easy and really simple. And I'm simply going to match that over the top, and I'm going to stick that down. And then that is it. That is it. That's all you do. And then you place your die on. And we're going to go in, and I'm going to hold it down with a little bit of low tack tape, and we're going to run this through our die cutting machine.
Yes.
Couldn't be any easier, Ben.
No.
Absolutely. Totally and utterly uber easy. Now, pop that over. Normal thin metal die combination. This is a thin metal die in there, so we're going to pop that through. And these dies, actually, I'm just trying to think. Now, I think they're maybe a little bit too big for the... Definitely too big for the mini, because these are a nice substantial die. And I want you to remember those 2 dies that you've got in there. Perfect for paper piecing, but in my eyes, and like you've just said with that, I don't know who it was that made that comment about popping other things in the background to them. Jeffrey. Perfect, Jeffrey. You read my mind, because when I looked at these, I'm thinking, oh, there's so much more you can do with these. And can I just say, we do have a collection of paper piecing dies within our range.
We do.
I think we've got some on the show again tonight. Yep. However, these are exclusive dies to this box only. You will not find any repeats in here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, why isn't it cut all the way through?
Why isn't it cut all the way through?
Because it's not intended to.
Oh.
Don't forget, there's a hold and release sheet and then a piece of cardstock. And we don't want that because we want to have liftability. And when I say liftability, you want to be able to release that. Now, I use my poker tool to do it. I know I've seen other demonstrators pick it up with their fingers, but you want the liftability really easy. And I'm going to show you, I've run one of mine through in some of the black cardstock that's at the back, ready to do a little bit of paper piecing onto. So I'm just going to grab myself, where's my cardstock gone, Ben? Just bear with me a second, Ben.
That's all right.
Put it down somewhere.
Whilst you're
done with it.
looking, Susan just saying the box is always beautifully presented. I love my box 45. The content seemed everlasting. I have to get this one for sure. Janet just saying, Debbie, you've sold me on this paper piecing box. And Kimberly says, I love the boxes. I have some to give as Christmas gifts for my crafty friends. And Gillian Barron says, hi Debbie, from another Yorkshire lass. I'm loving the programmes and your demos are amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Now, do you want to see how easy it is to do a bit of paper piecing? I've placed it onto some white cardstock. However, there is another little way that you could do this, and I'll talk to that about in a second. Because what I'm going to do is, I've got my green bit there, and then I've got my black bit. Now, I'm going to pop this down onto some cardstock. So I'm just going to use my dotty tape pen. You could, of course, use things like your tacky glue.
Yeah.
Yep. But I just want to hold it onto my sheet for the time being, like so.
Good.
And then we're going to pick up those pieces and we're going to pop in now and show you how easy it is to do. Now, if you like tweezers, we've got a set of tweezers that you can do. I know our Jan and Michelle, they love their tweezers. I think Corinne uses tweezers as well. I'm a little bit clumsy when it comes to tweezers. So I just use my poker tool or good old-fashioned fingers and just get them in and pop those pieces in. Now, they've been designed to fit in there and make paper piecing uber easy. Just so easy. Honestly, no faffing glue, not having to stick glues in your little areas and then pick. No, it's all done, all here for you, right here, right now, in these release sheets. Oh, that sounded like a song.
Right here, right now, right here, right now. What is that?
Is that Fatboy Slim? Yeah, I think it's Fatboy Slim.
Is it called Right Here, Right Now?
Yes, I think that's exactly what it's called, Ben. Yep, I think it is. A little bit of Fatboy Slim.
Right now. Do you like a bit of Fatboy Slim?
Actually, yeah, I loved him when he was in the House Martins.
Oh, yeah, he was in the House Martins,
yeah,
wasn't
is it Norman?
Norman Cook.
Norman Cook, yeah.
Do you know which Fatboy Slim song I like? And it's mainly because of the video. It's the one with Christopher Walken in.
Now then, which one's that one?
It's called Weapon of Choice. In it? But he does all these dances, doesn't he? And he's like, he does all of these stunts, like jumping off chairs and tables, and then he's up the escalator dancing. It's really good.
I don't know, Krista, is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, just checking, just checking.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he was or not.
Yeah.
So I was just checking. But yeah, I didn't realise they were in that video.
Oh, such a good video. Go and watch it later on.
What's the video where they're all dancing in tube station?
In what?
The tube station. There's a load of them. They start dancing in the tube station.
Is that Fatboy Slim?
Yeah, I'm sure
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Oh, have I got that right, actually? I might have got that wrong.
That's in the tube station.
Do you know what? I think you might be right, producer Jamie. Hey, he's good with his music, isn't he?
He's not too bad, is he?
Yeah, he's not too shabby with his music. Is it what? Oh, yeah?
He's a DJ.
Is it what? Why have I just found this out tonight? Now, I just know you as a fabulous acrylic painter. I'm not going to... What? Well, I never knew that.
On the ones and twos.
No.
Garage.
Really? You see, oh my God, isn't it fascinating what you find out? People see, I know how lovely Jamie has. Just acrylic pros and things like that.
Jay's Acrylics.
That's
Instagram.
the one. Thank you. You gave me a little
Filmed a
plug
very
again.
good video with another great friend of mine, George of the Joystick.
Oh, yes.
Well Motion Films.
Yeah, oh, look at you getting all them plugs out today, George. Ben, that's so funny. But I didn't realise that, producer Jamie. You kept that quiet.
Yeah.
You kept that quiet. My goodness me. Have you got a set of decks then?
He used to have, he's saying. All the decks, all the
Oh
vinyls.
yeah, my cousin does that as well. It's called Watty, famous in Sheffield for it.
He's called
and I
Watty?
say famous, well known on the DJ circuit is probably the better word I'm going to use there.
Yeah.
And he's called Watty.
Watty.
Yeah, for Craig Watt. His name's Craig Watt, yeah. Get him a little plug now.
Can I ask 3 questions?
You ask anything you want.
Can the hold and release sheets be used with vellum, Faye wants to know?
With vellum? I don't see why not.
No.
Absolutely, I don't see why not. If you remember, you could put... I mean, we're putting like a striking cardstock that comes within the kit. But absolutely, yes, and I would love to... Can I just say... Is it Faye, did you say?
Faye.
Faye, I would love to see your results.
And
I would love to see your results with vellum onto those. So please do share, because I think that would look absolutely phenomenal. Let me just finish my last 2 little bits of my leaves. But in fact, actually, let me just bring in... because I've already done one in yellow as well. So I've cut it out into yellow, already put that on there. But again, if you just peel that back, pop that in.
question.
Look how amazing. Yeah, go on.
Tell me what you think about me. No, question. With the release sheets, and this is a question from Sean and Linny.
Yep.
So, do you need to apply more adhesive, or is there enough tack off putting them on the release sheets?
There's enough tack,
Yeah.
apart from this bit here, because Debby split it.
What bit?
It's only very minute, so I need to put a little bit of glue under there. But I split my paper away from my sheet.
Oh dear.
So I've got a little bit of a dangly bit. But George is not going to come in close. He's going to stay well back.
George,
because
back
you're not
off,
going
back
to
off,
show my
George.
little faux pas
Back
there. But no, there's just enough tack in there. You can if you want to, but to be honest, I'm going to tell you as it is, I don't see the point. It's a hold and release sheet. So I don't see the point of sticking any more glue down to there.
Over
Sticks a
second
little
off,
bit
why
down.
would you?
But you can do, if that's what you want. If you feel more comfortable, absolutely you can do. But you can see how lovely this is looking. And when I bring it all together, I'm going to bring it on and I'll speed that little bit up.
Ooh, beautiful.
Gotta speed it up.
You're going to slow it down.
Oh gosh, what have I done? My
Oh,
dewdrop's
what is
falling on.
that?
My
Dewdrop.
dewdrop's falling off my pat. Oh, get off. Little devil. Didn't want you there. So I've got my beautiful sheet. And obviously backed onto some white cardstock. Just take your scissors around there, fussy cut around there. But you can see just how lovely that's looking. And of course, what I could have done, if I wanted to speed that up a little bit more, bringing that back in for a second, I could have gone in with the black. I could have stuck that over the top and then just peeled out the yellows and gone in with the greens.
Oh yeah.
So, make it a different colour. Don't throw that away. You'll be able to use that again for more. But I also want to show you, because this is a beautiful die, a lovely outline, perfectly sized for paper piecing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a sheet in. Ooh, excuse me.
you!
Well, what on earth was that?
What was that?
Does it only ever happen to me in this building? I get echoed by a lorry. Well, I honestly didn't think I were that bad at my demonstrations, but
No, I think it was a
he
hoot of
obviously thinks so.
it was a hoot of appreciation, I think.
Do you think so?
I think that's what it was, yeah.
You tell me out, then.
Definitely.
Do that noise again, I can't do it.
I think if it had been a hoot of, you know, that they didn't like your demo, it would have been more. You know? I think they liked it out there. Keep the noise down. We're trying to do.
Yeah, we're trying to do TV. Do you mind? Do you not know who we are?
Oh, dear.
That's hilarious, that. It happens to me every single time I am in this building. I either get heckled by a horn, or I get heckled by a whatever that noise was a minute ago. Oh, did anybody hear that? That's what I want to know. Did anybody hear that? That was weird, that. Right, can I go back to my demonstration then? So as I was saying, this is a beautiful die. So I've cut myself 3 of these beautiful outlines, and I want to make a bit of a background feature for this to actually stand proud and loud over the top of it. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my dotty tape pen. I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull the dotty tape pen towards me, pop that across. Of course, you could be using things like your Xyron machines, like your tacky glue, whatever it is that you want to do. But I just want to create a little bit of a background paper. So I'm going to pop that down. And this is what you can do. You know, this is a lovely little technique that we do. And I'm not going to paper piece these. I want this to be a background piece and a nice feature to tie it all in together. Because let's not forget, this is a beautiful craft kit that's perfectly designed for these in mind, but you've got those dies that you've then got to use however you so wish. And I'm going to just pop in a little bit more just up to the top.
You know when you always create your lovely watercolour backgrounds as well, these would be like perfect for that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been playing with my backgrounds. I found them the other day because I went emptying my bag and I realised I've not used them. So I've got hold of them and I thought I'm going to play with those.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip away at the back like so to create a little background feature.
Oh, clever.
And then, of course, I've still got those other ones, and I could, if I've got any spaces, fill that in.
Yeah.
I love doing this. In fact, my Craft Along project tomorrow's got something similar along the way there.
That looks so cool.
But it's lovely, isn't it? And it creates a lovely background piece. So what I've just done with this one, Ben, is I've mounted it onto some of the black cards. So you can see I've done exactly the same, but I've just literally mounted it onto a black card. You've got the 4x6 card bases in there, ready for you to go. So, and I literally just measured that down. So that's going to sit onto my card base like so. Let's get my glue on there. Now then, I wonder if anybody's been watching HSN as well as us today, and let us know what you've been thinking of our lovely Sara with all the things that she's been taking onto HSN.
Yeah.
I always love it when I'm here and there's an HSN day. I really enjoy it. There's a lot of buzz going off.
Well, it's nice to have more people around at this time of the day,
yes,
as well, isn't it?
Normally we don't get that, do we?
Everyone knocks off, don't they, about 4:30? I mean, 5 o'clock. Hang on, nobody leaves early here. They're all working very hard till way past the hour, but they go, before we. So normally around about this time we're in on our own, but it's nice because there's a bit of a hubbub going on. Because America's in that studio just there. This is England. That's America, and they're getting ready for Sara's next experience. I think she's doing a little bit at the end of this hour, and then she's got specific hours at 9 o'clock Eastern, I want to say. I'll double check because I've got the booklet here. I think it's 9 o'clock Eastern, and she's back on, I think, at 10. Oh, I'll have to check as I'm making it up.
They're all busy. They're all busy bees, aren't they? I've seen all snacks to keep them going through the night.
Oh, I know.
Oh, boy,
they normally get pizzas and stuff like that in as well.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why are we never around for the pizza bit?
But I know. I think that comes later on, doesn't it? The wait till we've disappeared so they don't have to feed us as well, you see.
I don't blame them. They need something to keep them going.
Oh, I tell you what, it's a long old day for obviously for Sara, but for all of the team as well, isn't it? Like all of them are here.
And there's a big team. There is a big team involved with Sara. There really is. I'm just going to grab a foam pad, Ben, because I'm going to lift that off a little bit. But can you see what I've just been doing there with elements from my craft kit?
So she's on in this hour. Then she's on in the 4 hour as well, Eastern. 7 o'clock Eastern. Then we've got a full hour at 9 o'clock, and then we're on in the 11 o'clock hour as well. So it's a busy old day.
Absolutely, it really is.
So, by the way, if you are, I mean, we don't want you to, but if you do feel you have to sort of, pop and see Sara on HSN, maybe you can watch us on 2 screens. Make sure you come back here after she's finished at 2 p.m. Eastern, because we'll obviously still be carrying on. Thank you.
And all I'm doing now, Ben, can you see? I'm just literally dotting around there, a few of those little dewdrops. And it's just, again, just a little, as I call it, a little bit of titivation, adding a little bit of extra elements to your card. And I'm just scattering. I'm not being any rhyme or reason with these. I'm just scattering them on. I've just seen my little, I've broke my leaf. Might need to put just one over the top of there just to keep that down there.
Beautiful.
There you go. And literally I've taken the Life in Full Bloom from that beautiful stamp set, and there you go. Creates a lovely little, a bit more striking than the one that I did, because it's just two solid colours that I've used. And of course that lovely background paper, but showing you what you can do with your kit, because everything that I've got in there is from that kit. Absolutely beautiful.
And there's a lot of love for this. It's flying out the door today. Many of you have already got it. Many of you are buying it. Susan says, I like the black outline and the yellow is soft like custard. Cindy G says, you make paper piecing look easy breezy. I think the thing to say is...
It's the kit that does it. The kit makes it nice.
Well, Debbie does make it look very easy, but I think you've got everything that you need in that kit to make it easy for you. So again, if you have, it's like going back to that whole, the iris folding, with everybody saying, oh, I'll never do that, it's too faffy. Then we brought out the template and the dice to be able to do it, and everyone was like, oh, it's now really easy. I think it will be the same with this. If you found paper piecing difficult before, get this kit, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, faff no more. Sylvia says, defo sounded like a boat horn. We hear them frequently in this weather, as we're not far from the Thames. I mean, it did sound like a boat horn. If there's a boat here, they're a bit off course. That's all I'll say. Rhonda says, my HSN card took a flying leap off the nearest building, lol. And Gwenda says, I'm asking my kidney to pay for my HSN Crafters Companion purchases. Actually, I got some great deals on my CC purchases. And just read that last demo. Sam says, I absolutely love that, Debbie. Very beautiful. Debbie says, Kendra Morris. And Diane Cup says, I love that card, Debbie. Gorgeous. You can recreate that card if you pick up the brand new Crafters Companion monthly craft kit, box 50. It's paper piecing. That's your platinum price. Double points for you as well. And of course, don't forget, you will get that free gift, which has disappeared, but I'll find it during the break. We're going to have a break. Before we go to the break, hang fire just a second. You know, I said we had 84 of these left. We've got less than 80 chances now. The paper pad is going to sell out the bundle. If you want to get the bundle, get it now because it's going to disappear. We have got 75 chances left for you to get this paper pad. Once this goes, the bundle disappears. You won't be able to get that bundle. Obviously, the items will be available individually, but you won't be able to get the value of the bundle. Most importantly, if you need to get stocked up on the paper pad, do it now. We have far more people watching the show right now than we have available of this paper pad. So if everyone decides they're going to get one or add an extra one onto the ones they've already got, it's curtains. If you've got that in your basket right now, go check it out. We will come back in just a few moments' time with more great demonstrations, with more fun and frolics and more chances for you to win. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV.
Just reach down my bra and take it off. No, not my bra! No, my bra!
Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set. Quick Buy, get yours now. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die-cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die-cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die-cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. Quick Buy, get yours now.
Welcome back. Lots of you checking out your baskets. I love Marsha's comment. I've bought more than I planned so far today. How often do I see that? It happens here, doesn't it? Unfortunately, or fortunately, as the case may be. Keep the comments coming through. We are going to be giving away another one of our goodie bags and popping somebody else onto Ben and Joe's nice list before the end of the show. And also bear in mind, if you don't get picked out on this show, there's still 2 chances for you to win on our socials as well. On the Crafters Companion UK and US pages, you'll see the posts. They went up, I think, just before the end of the last show. So just comment on those and we'll announce those 2 winners tomorrow. We'll also have 3 more winners to add to that list as well. Somebody by the end of the week will be winning that $500 shopping spree with us. Just a quick, actually I'll do that in a minute. Let's get onto this. The Bethlehem collection has been flying out of the door. I'm not even joking. It's been so popular. We've had the Frosty and Bright, which monstered out last week. We had the vintage snowman, which melted away. The Bethlehem collection has been flying. We are getting down to the kind of last chance saloon for you to get your hands on the bundles, all right? Because you know how it works with us. We bundle everything together, and if like one particular component of a bundle sells out, that then sells out the bundle. You'll still be able to get individuals, but this bundle will disappear. And pretty much everybody has gone for the extra card collection. So you will get 2 lots of the 12 by 12 pad. You'll get 2 lots of our luxury card stock as well. For that amazing prize at the bottom of the screen. Double points too, but here's the kicker. We've only got 75 of these pads left. So if people decide to go for the bundle, this is obviously going to, deplete. If people decide to buy these individually as well, and we know people who have bought 10, 12, 14, 16 of these, not only will this disappear, but the great value bundle will also disappear because we won't be able to add the paper pad in anymore. You'll still be able to get the individuals, but not the bundle. So I say this to you, and I don't often get that serious. You know me. He never gets serious, this guy. He's always mucking about. But I say to you with all serious right now, if you want to get the bundle, get it now and get it checked out, because once this goes, that goes. And if you need to stock up on the paper pad, get it now. We've got 75 of these remaining. These will not last. And why would you risk missing out on a paper pad as gorgeous and as sublime as this one? It is 24 double-sided sheets. You've got the most beautiful foiling on here. And what I love about this as well is the fact that, yes, you have got your sort of Bethlehem specific scenes on here, but you've got plenty of papers that you'll be able to mix and match with other Christmas collections that we've launched this year, that we launched last year, the year before. There's lots of beautiful Christmas papers, and indeed papers that I think you will use not just around Christmas time as well, for all sorts of celebrations and birthdays and anniversaries. Gorgeous Angel Gabriel paper in here, all double-sided for you as well, so you've got no kind of head scratching when it comes to kind of your matting and layering. You just are not going to be worried at all. Then you've got some beautiful scenes. This one again has got lots of snippability. I think, if you're looking to create smaller cards, you can snip into these. That is just, opulence, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning.
I said yesterday I could imagine that, you know, the three kings bearing their gifts for Jesus. I could imagine like one of the boxes looked a little bit like that with the frankincense or the myrrh in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Just
definitely
gorgeous. Then here, I mean, come on.
I love this one because it's a strip one.
Yeah.
You can cut those and create some nice little scenes.
Yeah.
Rather than using it as 12 by 12, I'd look at that as 3 strips.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Or even, like you could go 6, couldn't you?
Yes. Why had I not seen that before?
Don't know. Go 6.
Ah, yeah, 6 strips and then chunks,
Yeah.
squares.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
squares.
Yeah.
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 Perfect.
Yeah, I know. Parfait.
But the colours, the foiling,
Oh, yeah.
the foiling, the layering technique that's involved in this as well is just absolutely breathtaking. And I can understand why Clarice has bought, now did we add these
26.
up? 26 of these pads. Oh, look at that one.
I
Oh
know.
my God. That is just lusciousness in it. Honestly, it is lush. There's no other word to describe that. The foiling that's in there. And to do that sort of foiling in a paper is not easy.
No, oh, no.
Not easy at all. And it's just absolutely exquisite. In a paper pad. Oh.
Please don't miss out on this. 75 chances left. Last I heard, I know more will be selling. You get 2 lots within the extra card collection. It basically works out that you get the second for half price. Then let's talk about your luxury card stock. So again, you've got 4 different colours here, if you like, designed, 6 sheets of each, 24 in total. I like the fact, again, Debbie, that we've matched up all of the colours here to work absolutely in sync with the paper pad, and the fact that we've got different styles of cardstock
Yeah, the
here, haven't we?
texture. So you've got that beautiful pearlescent cardstock. I mean, look at that. Honestly, it's like it's just absolutely exquisite. Really beautifully. That's not just a pearlescent. That's like a shimmering, shining in that light, stunning cardstock.
The gold.
And you've got the encapsulated glitter in there as well, and the colour tones too.
Yeah.
So you've got that lovely matte finish to it too. And then, honestly, absolutely. Beyond exquisite.
It's like a champagne gold you got there, isn't it? With
Yeah,
all that glitter in. 2 lots of that included in this extra cardstock collection. And then you've got all of your hardware. The stunning bearing gifts. I'll give you the names of these. By the way, if you do want to go for individuals, you can make up your own collection, spend £45 or $55, get an extra 10% off. Paper piecing today has been kind of big on the scene. That screaming to be paper pieced, you know, screaming to be coloured as well. If you like to create your stained glass windows, that is what that one is called. That is what that one is for. It's called Bearing Gifts. Then you've got this one here, Sending Joy, the most beautiful joy die. And then, of course, you can create your joy to the world, or comfort and joy, and indeed whatever other sentences you want to create with the stamps that you've got there. Then you've got this gorgeous cut and emboss folder. Again, the level of emboss that you get is absolutely gorgeous, showing the 3 kings on the way to the manger. You've got the Bethlehem skyline there, and then that beautiful star cut into the cardstock. So again, if you wanted to back that maybe with some of the gold cardstock that you've got within this set to create that really beautiful sheen and shine, maybe use some of the glitter card, however you want to do it, it's going to look fantastic. This one's called Oh Little Town. The most beautiful embossing folder. I'm so glad Michelle wasn't going to do it last night, but this beautiful folder gives you that gorgeous Star of Bethlehem, again really setting that scene of the Christmas story. Again, if you missed the demo on that last night, you can go back and watch the launch show. Then we've got a whole host of different stamps. I mean, gorgeous, joyous sentiments, things like all is calm, all is bright, glory to the newborn king, wishing you a joyous Christmas, sending Christmas blessings, and unto us a child is born. This one is the beautiful, wondrous sentiments, Star of Wonder, Star of Light, Peace on Earth. You've also got Let Heaven and Angels Sing, Silent Night, I can't help myself, and Joy to the World, plus more. I like the little stamps as well that you've got to create your own little nativity scenes with those. Silent Night in die form. You've got a gorgeous Blessed Bauble which contains the little baby Jesus in the manger. You've also got the Celestial Angel, which I'm not kidding you. I've got to put this in my... It might go in my top 3 dies of all time, this one. It's unbelievable. That's included. I mean, worth the price tag alone. and then a little town of Bethlehem, which again is allowing you to kind of build up those scenes using the staggeration that you've got within this particular set, and all of the creatures and animals from the Nativity. Now, this is still available. However, I must now tell you there are less than 70 of the 12 by 12 pads remaining. Every time Jamie chirps up, he's telling me more and more of these are going. Well, here we go again. 68 chances left to buy. Every time he's like refreshing his complicated computer-y system-y thing that he's got in there, he can see that more and more of you are shopping right now. And I know there's loads of you with this in your basket right now. This is going to sell out this bundle. So please, please, please enjoy the demo which is about to come up here, and we'll get to it to make sure that we can do it before this sells out. But if you have this in your basket, please, serious face, check it out because it's going to sell out. Debbie, what are you going to show us?
Well, I'm going to show a few samples and I'm going to show you my take on it because I love this collection with a passion. It's just such a traditional Christmas scene, lots of nostalgic vibes about it as well. Beautiful colours, all the most amazing opulent colours that we've chosen to really give this a beautiful look throughout, and it is absolutely exquisite. It really truly is. Take a look at this. This is just absolutely beautiful that Maxine's done using that and taking it into that form of paper piecing. I played with it this morning and did something similar. This one I absolutely love what Jackie's done. She's created a dome featured front card using that lovely scene, that staggeration, as we said, that lovely way it's been perfectly designed to create, to build up that scene, because we haven't put the bottom edge cutting line on there. It means that you can create this lovely scened look, and that is, I love that one, what Jackie's done. It's absolutely stunning. The embossing folder is to die for. Marie has done a beautiful job here just by using our inks, our water reactive inks, into this equation, and then taking some gilding wax just over the top. Lovely, beautiful scene, very fresh but very quick to achieve, especially when you're using those gorgeous papers. Again, another, can't tell you how much I love this die.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
I'm going to be using this a lot in my Christmas cards this year because it is just absolutely beautiful.
It looks like a storybook you've got there.
Honestly,
the way that's been done.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, because that's how she's wrapped it around, but it does. But imagine if you were doing Christmas albums and things like that, you could be using that. This one, a very simple one here that Maxine's done, created this lovely dome feature. Of course, you've got that lovely scene in there with that Christmas bauble. I just love that. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. And taking some of the papers and put some ribbon on there. Again, in your box making, and you can literally marry these together, but some of these are, honestly, I think there's just, I just want to scream. They are so opulent and so beautiful. Can you tell I like this collection?
There's 65 12 by 12 paper pads left. I'm our bad news bear over this side. You got creative fun bear over there, inspirational bear, bad news bear here. 64 left now. These are disappearing. Just a few comments and then we'll show this demo. The paper pad and card is delicious, says Aunt Penny. It's going to go. I think Crafter's Companion hypnotises us, says Cindy. As we watch, we come on thinking, we'll just watch, and the next thing we know, we've purchased the whole show. And Laughing Gravy, I love this name, I've not seen that one before. Laughing Gravy on YouTube says, me for the nice list, lovely, lovely Ben. I would always say that flattery is going to get you everywhere, but I don't pick the winners, unfortunately. But keep the nice comments coming through, because I do love them. 64 chances left to buy that paper pad. The bundle's going to sell out. Let's get a demo in, Debbie, before it does, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to use the Celestial Angel, I got there in the end, and the 3D or Little Town embossing folder. Honestly, it's just a joy to work with this collection. And I'm going to show, I mean, this is a big die. This is a 5 by 7 die. Yeah. The same size as an embossing folder.
Yeah.
5 by 7. It's huge. I've taken some of that gorgeous cardstock. I'm actually going to place it into the centre of this, and there's a reason why I'm doing that, but I'm going to just pop that in and cut that out to show you just how glorious, and I mean utterly glorious, this is. It is divine. I love the size. I don't think we've ever done one this big for that kind of, you know, this kind of die, Ben. It's absolutely beautiful. A real big die, a substantial die, and one that you're going to be able to make things really quickly and easily as well.
Yeah.
And I say it, I've said it once, I say it again. When you're making Christmas cards, you want them to stand out. You want them to be those mantelpiece pleasers. You want those to be the really striking cards when someone comes to your stall. If you sell at fairs, maybe you don't, maybe you just sell to your family and friends. But you want things to stand out with a traditional tone through them as well. Beautiful colours. But you want, as a crafter, you've got a lot of Christmas cards to make.
Of course.
This is going to be that collection that you stretch to year in, year out, and create the most beautiful striking cards with ease. Now, I've deliberately done that to create myself a little bit of a frame, because this bit is one that cuts out solidly, and it is honestly, I can't tell you how gorgeous it is. I'm just going to give it a light little tap. I'm not doing this tomorrow when Leanne's with me.
That's delicate for Debbie. Jamie's just gone, oh, eh. It's
delicate for me. Yeah, it's delicate for me.
I thought you went, oh, eh.
You got him summed up about right there. Look how gorgeous. Look how beautiful that is. There's a lot of snippability into this as well, because you can actually cut her out too.
Yeah.
And you can do a little bit of paper piecing if you want to. I'm actually going to use this though for my 3D embossing folder.
Okay.
So I'll pop her to one side. She's going to be used in a moment. But our 3D embossing folder is just beautiful. Now, whenever you're looking at a 3D embossing folder and you want it to push through the cardstock, because you've got two ways you can do this, emboss or deboss. I always look for the raised part, and you'll feel it with your fingers. If you run your fingers across, you'll feel which is the raised bit. The raised bit is what's going to push through. You need push through your cardstock. I'll try to do it so you can see it. Push through the cardstock.
Yeah.
So that's the bit if you're using a pattern cardstock, because remember, this is not double-sided. So I want to make sure I've got it on the right way. Now this again, like I said, is 5x7. Normally I chop mine down, but I'm going to keep it nice and full because it's going to be a backdrop to my angel.
I know you've not done anything with it yet, but even just with the gold underneath it, how glorious is that scene? It's one of my favourite components. I love the star.
I know you love. It just honestly instantly pops. It absolutely instantly pops.
Magnificent.
It is magnificent. Now it is a 3D folder. So a 3D folder, please remember combination, magnetic shim, plastic shim on the top, and run that through your folder. That's your 3D folder. I always have to tell myself and talk myself through those plates every single time, because of the other week when I was down at the t'other place,
aye.
silly old me forgot it was a 3D folder, didn't talk to myself, rammed it through the machine with the 2 kilo cutting plates, and it shot across the studio. So I talk to myself now all the time just to keep myself in check. But oh my God, how beautiful. How simply beautiful is that in itself? It's got that real wow factor.
Knock your socks off stuff, that is.
It is, and the way that, because it's a 3D, you've got the different levels of the embossing. So you can see this one at the front is really more 3D. It's more in proportion, whereas these are a bit more set back. Apart from the star pops, again, you've got that extra level. The flatter parts, and I say the flatter parts, the one level of embossing, the star itself is pushed even more through there. That extra sculpture, extra dimension makes that pop. Now, the only thing that I've done different with this one, because you're probably thinking, well, how have you got that green on there, Debbie? Because I wanted to green it down a little bit, because I've got a bit of green paper, green cardstock. I took, and I was trying to find it, so I did put it down somewhere. I used Lagoon.
Oh, yeah.
A Lagoon Quick Dry, and I literally took a bit of a tissue, and I'm going to see if I can find a bit of tissue, actually, because I've noticed there isn't any.
Oh, tissue?
I know, a bit of tissue,
Tracy!
Tissue, where are you, tissue? You know what, it'll be right in front of my eyes, not in me, so I'm just going to have a little peek. Hang fire, Ben, while I have a little look around. I actually thought I had it earlier.
I'll tell you what, if you want to grab some, I've got loads to read here. Lots of love for the paper pad. Carletta says, I believe we are all going to have some amazing cards to send out this year. I mean, you are top-notch, amazing Christmas cards. And not just this year as well, for years to come, because it's the kind of collection that's not going to go out of fashion. Kimmy says, I loved how you had to sing all of the stamped sentiments instead of say them, Ben. I can't help myself, honestly. Linda says, the collection is the reason for the season. And Lorraine Benito says, I need to try and make a staggeration card. Yeah, you'll do that with that one there, won't you? That is the little town of Bethlehem, if you want to do the staggeration cards. Laurie Erlaub says, hello to all from Hilliard, Laurie? Hilliard? I'll go with that. Hilliard, Ohio. I've been watching and watching, broke down and purchased a paper pad. Merry Christmas to me. Great time to buy as well, because we do have now 62 chances left for you to buy that paper pad. It will disappear. Rhonda says, can't wait to get this itching to try the Three Kings die done with foil or gilding flakes. That's going to look amazing. The bauble is something else I'm longing to work with, says Susan. And Mary Rena says, I just love the three wise men stained glass scene. Navy and gold together is so regal looking, says Beth Valone. And Debbie is back with her tissue. I've got a question which I'll just ask you in a second.
Of course you can. I couldn't find any tissue, so I had to do second best toilet paper.
There's a big roll somewhere.
I thought I'd seen a roll earlier, and honestly, I've looked everywhere, Ben, and I just don't know where it is. So I'm gonna improvise. At home, use your kitchen rolls and things like that. But I'm just going to show you how you can give it a little bit of a burnish. Now, you know how we use like gilding waxes on black cardstock?
Yeah.
You can actually do this with your inks. I find quick dry better. I'm not going to lie, this is a coated surface. So I'm going to show you what I do. So I get a little bit of tissue, pop a little bit of ink on, and then I'm just going to go in and I'm going to rub it across to pick up all those raised area. And this is just using, and I've gone with the Lagoon, and I'm just rubbing across. Instead of using gilding waxes, I've used an ink.
Yeah.
Because look at the difference that it makes. If I hold that up, can you see it's turned it into this lovely like inky emboss technique without having to do any inky emboss technique in the folder, because that's what we would normally do for a letterpress technique. But I'm just grabbing a little bit of tissue and I'm going straight over and literally spreading that around, and you'll get quite a bit around there. So this is all I'm doing. I've taken a bit of at home, took a bit of kitchen roll, not going to lie, I did not use toilet paper. I'm going to go down and show you what you can do with just playing with your inks a little bit and having a little play at some different techniques. And again, it just looks absolutely beautiful across there, and it picks up those raised elements. Now I'm just going to give that a little bit of a buff, but can you see now it's got that lovely green, like an age tint over there.
Yeah,
lovely
you can.
Inky tint over.
Yeah.
So I've just trimmed mine down slightly on this one, and I've let it dry because I did heat set it, because obviously it's quick dry when it's on porous. This is coated. So I just gave mine a little heat set and blasted it with my gun just to dry that off a little bit. But just a little quick technique that you can do and create. And I'm just going to wipe up my little ink because I just wanted to have a little bit of definition on that beautiful embossing. And I know that gilding waxes wouldn't have worked. They wouldn't have worked as well on there. So I've just took a bit of ink. So that's another little technique that you can do. So I've got my cardstock. So I'm going to bring in, I'm going big. This is a big die, remember, 5 by 7. So we're going to make a little bit of a diorama card again. I've gone with a different style this time, so I'll give you the measurements again. It's 11.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it at 2 inches and 2.5 inches. And then exactly the same on the other side, 2 inches and 2.5 inches. To create, not a bigger, like the one that I had earlier was bigger.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to fold that in.
Can I ask a question about cleaning whilst you're...
Of course you can.
It's Card Maker for Life says, what is the best way to clean your dies when you use pigment ink on them to emboss?
Can I just read that question to me again, Ben? You said...
What is the best way to clean your dies when you use pigment ink on them to emboss? I'm using a baby wipe, but not all of it has come off. I mean, inking through the...
On a die?
Like inking through them.
Oh, yes. Now I get it. I'm thinking, well, how do you do that? And then I realised what you meant. You mean through them.
I twigged quicker.
So you did twig quicker.
It has been a long day, though.
Ben. It's been a long day.
What's the best way to get the ink off?
So she's using a
baby wipe, but it's not all coming off, apparently.
Nah, a bit of soapy water.
Yeah.
You're not going to do any damage. This is a solid metal die. Hot soapy water. Run that across. And if not, or else fails, stick it into some soapy bubbly water. Give it a little, do you know, with your little kitchen cloths?
Yeah. Not
tissue paper, like a sponge.
Yeah, sponge.
Pop onto there and then let it dry.
Boom.
That's how I would do it. Yeah,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Marvellous.
But yeah, nice question. I like these questions.
Good questions.
That's a good question. They are good questions. Yeah. So I'm going to stick that onto the background, which I know you're probably thinking, well, it looks a little bit lost at the moment, but it will become apparent in a second. So I'm just going to pop some glue onto the back part of this. Oh, Debbie, open your glue up.
Lots of people have liked your antiquing effect.
Yes, it
using
gives it,
the,
yeah. Yeah, there's lots of things that you can do to create that, and ink's one of them. Of course, if you were to do like, do you know what you could do?
What?
You could do it into some whiter cardstock and then colour those images in.
Nice
you could
idea.
Do it, take your pencils or your pens. I'm just going to try and position that into the centre part, just of there. And you can see now it's coming together, but not quite there, Ben. So again, chosen the same style of card, so the same measurements. But I actually, with this one, on this particular card, if I just turn it over for a second, just show you what I mean. I took my die and and cut through so that I'd got a nice little aperture, and that's exactly what I've done. And I've just mounted it on too. Do you remember when we had this piece? Mounted that onto the aperture then. So you can, you know, there's lots of ways that you can go around that, because those two pieces are going to stick together.
Yeah.
However, I'm not going to do that just yet, because I've been in a little bit of a shaky mood.
Shaky mood?
A shaky mood. I'm gonna pop a little bit of acetate around the back,
lovely.
because I'm feeling a little bit in the
Shaky.
the spirit of doing some shakers.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd had a lot of me gems. I was going to say, not a gem.
Sequins.
Thank you. Yep, sequins. So remember as well, with our acetate, we have carrier sheets over ours, so you need to remove the carrier sheet on the back of our acetate. And I'm going to pop that onto the back like so. So I'm going to just pop a little strip of tape just around the window part of there, like so. And then I'm going to pop, did I catch that? Yes, I did. I'm going to pop that piece just on and seal that part in first.
Oh, so if I seem distracted,
Yes.
Team HSN, you know we were talking earlier on,
Oh, yes,
they have
yeah.
like a bit of scran, bit of grub.
Yeah.
It's normally pizzas.
Yeah.
I was just whilst you were demoing, I've just seen a man's just come in and delivered. They're having a Chinese, aren't they?
Oh my
having a Chinese.
God! Torture!
Bags.
Torture! Please tell me there's no crispy seaweed. I'll be fine. If there's no crispy seaweed, I'll be fine.
Oh, Liam's put a funny face. Oh, crispy. Is it
Oh my God!
prawn
What's-
crackers? Crispy
Prawn
duck?
crackers. Fortune cookies. What's that? I'm thinking of a special chow mein.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken balls.
Chicken balls,
the
yeah.
chicken balls
Yeah.
with the sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, yeah.
And I only had them the other week. Never
yeah.
had them before, and because they look really filling. They really were filling.
Yeah.
I had to share them, but oh my God, delicious.
I love like king prawn, like Szechuan king prawn, like the bamboo shoots in there as well. The Chinese is out there. I tell you what, thank you very much for a great evening. Debbie, enjoy the rest of the party. Thanks a lot. Good night.
You get your bottom back in here, mister. Let me just tell you right now, you're not going off for that Chinese, let me tell you.
Oh dear. The bags are just out there on the table. No one's picked them up yet, so we could just bring them in, Debbie,
you
and have a
see,
feast.
we could. But do you know what? To be fair, those guys have got to work all the way through the night.
Yeah, they have.
You know, no. We'll let them have it.
We'll let them
have it.
Yeah.
I almost wish it were pizza, though, because I just don't like pizza. I've talked to this many a time. It's one of my things I
find that a bit weird about you.
Pardon?
I find
it weird about me?
I find it weird, like people who don't.
No.
Like one of Daisy's friends, so like a 10-year-old who doesn't like pizza. I just find that like everyone likes pizza.
I'll tell you, no,
I mean,
I'll
they
tell you
don't.
why.
I know two
It
people
doesn't
now.
agree with me.
Ah.
If I just pop it in that context.
So you like it, but
No.
you don't want it. So you don't like it, and it doesn't agree with
No,
you.
because of what it does to me, it makes me
Right.
feel very poorly. So
Right.
I don't have pizza.
Is that the cheese or is it the dough?
It's not
or-
cheese, let me tell you, it's not cheese, because
okay.
Debbie likes cheese. It isn't cheese. It's what the dough base does to me as a person.
Okay.
If I put it in that context, you'll understand what I mean.
Yes.
And just
Moving on. Is that Hooter again?
Yeah, so I'm not a pizza lover. I love my cheese. I love a Chinese. Not
yeah.
gonna lie.
Is that
Love a
your
Chinese.
takeaway of choice?
Oh yeah.
If you could- yeah.
There were one in Peterborough that I used to use on recommendation of Leanne, and I'm sad. That's probably the saddest thing about not being in Peterborough anymore is that fabulous Chinese. Although I have found a really good alternative, and funnily enough, it's on my doorstep in Oyland.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep. I've been poo-pooing it, thinking it went a very nice one.
Yeah.
Little did I know.
Gorge.
Best Chinese I'd had in absolutely donks. It
I
was
always, not
delicious.
always, but I found over the years that the more sort of unassuming looking takeaways can quite often be the best ones. You know what I mean? The ones which you sort of walk past and go, oh, I don't know if that looks that great, tend to be the ones which are the best ones. I fancy a takeaway now. Fancy a takeaway. What are your takeaways of choice? Let us know in the comments. Make us all feel
that'd
hungry.
be interesting to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, I do like a good takeaway.
I like an Indian as well, but I'm like you with feet. I like an Indian, but the next day, I wonder why I ate it. You know what I mean?
Oh. What's that? What did you
Jamie said, have you tried
Jamie
what?
say?
German Donna.
What's that when it's at home?
He says it's kind of like a what? It's like a new chain that's come onto the street, onto the high streets. He says, it's kebabs. Not massively
Absolutely.
bothered about kebabs.
I couldn't think of anything.
No.
I couldn't think of anything.
No.
God, no.
All right.
That's not for me. Not for me. Thank you very much. No, I'll leave that one for you guys to try because that's not what I would be going for.
We'll stick with our Chinese.
Yeah, or Indian.
Oh, Indian, yeah.
Yeah, or Indian. Oh, look, stop talking about food. I'm getting hungry
stop it.
now.
Who started that?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
it was
that
me.
now. Yeah, we had our dinner quite a while ago, didn't we?
I haven't had mine yet.
Oh, you still not eating it?
I tend to go, if we've got an 8 o'clock finish, I tend to eat when I get home.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm getting hungry, especially now they're scoffing their faces out there with Chinese.
And we're talking about food.
Let's talk about crafting.
Let's stop talking about it. So can you see now I've popped a little bit of paper piecing onto there. I'm actually going to put a little bit of a frame round there as well. Now, if you're wondering why I've done that, again, I've used the die to create the outer frame. Cut my cards down to size. I'm just going to pop a little bit of the dotted tape pen around the edge again. It's all about framing. It's about making this look and really stand out. Hello? What are you doing over here? Hello? Yes?
I want to tell you,
Yes?
we've only got 49 of the paper pads left.
My God, that's like half. Do you know, I actually thought it were bringing me a Chinese, and I thought I've ripped one of the Chineses away from him.
49 12 by 12s left. They're going to go. It's going to sell out.
Yeah, because if you remember what we started with.
Yeah. Over 100.
Yeah.
At the start.
Yes. So let's get that into perspective. If you love that paper pad, now is the time. Pause. You can pause this. You can pause live Facebook.
Yeah.
You can come back. You can watch this demonstration. Don't hang around is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, because you'll be
I
gutted.
don't think we're going to get to the end. I think at the end of the show, that's it.
I do. I think it could go in the
genuinely
next
mean
half
that.
hour.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, is Tracy hanging around anywhere?
What do you want?
Foam on a roll.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Tracy, foam on a roll.
Hey!
Foam on a roll. Hey!
I were a little bit behind then. I heard you singing it in my ear and then I completely got myself lost because I was looking for the foam on a roll. Now, I'm going to show you, taking that gorgeous cardstock, and I did say about it having some snippability. If you cut back into this, and can I just tell you that's how I got my frame for around the outside. I just simply cut into this piece and then snipped out the angel herself, and I've popped her onto my I forgot the word already. Xyron machine. Thank you very much. You are very kind. Thank you very much. I've got some foam on a roll. I like this foam on a roll.
Yeah?
This is the nice one. Yeah,
Nice
I quite
one.
like this one.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick her over the top of the design. And again, this just, it's about, you know, easy ways to make things pop, and she is so beautiful. I just want her to have a little bit of definition and pop her out of that gorgeous cardstock, and I'm giving her a little slight drop shadow again just to make it, I mean, look how exquisite this is. The colourways on this are just absolutely phenomenal. Now I'm going to put my foam on a roll on the back of my acetate.
Okay.
Because I've got another piece of acetate, because I'm going to make a little shaker card. Didn't say this, we're going to stick with the plan.
You're in a shaky mood, you said.
I'm in a shaky mood. Where on earth did that come from? Right, so let's... scissors. Scissors, where are you? There you are. I'm going to pop my foam on a roll around the outside of my image.
Whilst you're popping, people's favourite foods. Oh, we're talking Chinese. Lorraine says crispy duck and pancakes, my favourite.
Oh, yeah.
Sesame chicken, says Anne.
Oh, I've not had that one.
Nina says, same here too. Sometimes I was glad I was getting delivery and did not know what the place looked like. And Sharon Lindell says, I love orange chicken.
What?
Orange chicken.
What's orange chicken?
Orange chicken.
That's
And now I need it. I've heard of duck à l'orange, but not
orange chicken.
chicken à l'orange.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, it sounds delicious, that actually.
It does. And Maricel just says, Debbie is killing me with all of these gorgeous demos. They actually mean she's been on point today. I mean, she's always on point, is
Thank
Debbie?
you very
but
much.
they have been awesome today.
You're very kind.
I still think, as much as this is gorgeous, I think... Well, no, I'm not going to say anything.
Now. Don't you'll be jinxing me.
I'm just thinking what came previously. There have been some amazing demos, but
Thank you.
the one on the last show, the last demo you did, the box.
Oh, bless you.
Demo of the month.
I've just popped some of my snowflakey.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh.
It was going so well. You jinxed me again, young man.
I didn't do anything.
You jinxed me
I
yet again.
didn't do anything.
I meant to have left the carrier sheet on the top.
I didn't do anything.
Well, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. But yes, I've used some of my little snowflake, beautiful shaker elements there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to seal it with my other piece of acetate, which I've just realised I've not taken the courier sheet off that one. Oh, it's a good job we have a couple of hours in this show.
45 12 paper pads left. 4 and 5, 45.
We did say to each other before the show, didn't we?
We did.
We did say we had a feeling, especially with that gorgeous paper pad, that this wasn't going to be hanging around for very long. Now, give that a good shake, and now I've got a lovely little shaker element, and it looks beautiful at the bottom. So all I'm going to do now is marry the two together. So let us get those two pieces, because in the background you've got that gorgeous embossed detail, and all I'm going to do now is pop my glue. I've got everything stuck on here today, everything sticking together. Let's just pop the glue on both of those flaps, and then stick that beautiful card together. And then the last little thing that we're going to add to this is a little sentiment, and I say a little, one of the joyous sentiments that comes in this collection.
Yeah.
And it really is beautiful. I'm just going to line that up, Ben, just a second. There we go. Stuck that two taps together and stick these two together, and you've got your lovely diorama card. And it is a lovely big statement card, this one. Really beautiful piece. I'm just going to fold that in, give that a nice little... Oh, Debbie, have you stuck that? Oh, I'm a little bit off.
Oh, I don't think we'd have noticed.
Oh!
Ooh, just about
Debbie,
managed to
you
save
always
it.
tell people to pop a little bit of runny glue just to give yourself a little bit of wiggle time to get it into
And
place.
you didn't take your own advice.
I didn't take my own advice yet again. Is it say do as I say, not as I do?
Yeah.
That's the saying, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gives you a bit of time. That's better. And then finishing it off with joy to the world. Can't help yourself. Can't help yourself. It is absolutely, it's a belter is what it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you know, I could add gems, I could add ribbon, but I'm going to let that speak for itself, because this is the most beautiful die, absolutely gorgeous. And again, in the background, you can see just peeking through there, that lovely 3D embossing folder to give it some real depth and dimension. And I absolutely love this collection with a passion. I can't tell you how much I love it. It's just stunning, and really, I'm so happy that I got to play with some before it sells out.
Yeah, I mean, you and hundreds, possibly thousands of others as well. I mean, this has been the collection, hasn't it, over the course of the last 3 or 4 days. So many of you have bought that full collection, and it's getting to the point now where, sadly soon, we'll be saying you won't be able to get it because we have now got less than 40 of these pads remaining. There's 39 chances left to buy that 12 by 12 paper pad, whether you buy it individually or indeed. For goodness sake, if you want the bundle, please get that checked out, because as I said, once that goes, the bundle disappears and this amazing value disappears. You'll still be able to buy everything else individually, but the best value for money is within the bundle. That's why we put them together for you. That's where the discount is. So more than anything, if you want the bundle, please check that out now, because once that goes, the bundle's gone. I will just recap again on everything that you're going to get in this collection. The gorgeous little town of Bethlehem. You know what, the word which everybody's using now, I'm so pleased because Michelle came up with it yesterday, we've been using it today, staggeration. The amount of time I've seen that in the comments today really pleases me. But that's going to give you the staggeration, it's going to give you the ability to create that gorgeous scene. And I love the idea again of just popping maybe a little bit of your yellow cardstock behind the windows there to create that light effect. That's gorgeous. This is the absolute pièce de résistance in this set though, isn't it? The one that you've just seen, that celestial angel. Oh my goodness. I can't tell you how much I love that. And I think, you know, you've seen the passion that Debbie has for that one as well. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Used in conjunction with this, my favourite of the embossing folders within this set, Oh Little Town. Just phenomenal. How great did that look embossed into that gold cardstock? Just look the absolute bomb. And that last card, I mean, seriously, could be demo of the show, potentially demo of the day. Debbie has made some absolutely beautiful cards today. I'll be interested to see what you vote for a little bit later on. You've also got that cut and emboss folder in this set as well. Follow the Star. Again, gorgeous in its own right, telling the whole story there. You've got that full Bethlehem scene. You've got the manger, you've got the three kings, and that gorgeous star, which is going to be cut out when you run your embossing folder through. There's so much to love about this. You've got that gorgeous bauble, that blessed bauble. Lots of you talking yesterday that you're going to use this to create your own Christmas ornaments this year with the beautiful Christmas scene, the nativity scene. Then you've got that stunning Silent Night die. Again, you'll use this with this collection, but of course you will use this with all of your other Christmas sets as well. That gorgeous Joy die. How lovely is that font? And how lovely is it that you can create your own sentiments with that as well? So comfort and joy, joy to the world. There's loads in there. Lots of you been chatting about this one too. It's called Bearing Gifts. That is that amazing die. Really nice as well to create little tags with this one too. But you've got the ability to paper piece here, create your own stained glass window with those three kings delivering the gifts. And then you've got all your sentiments, your wondrous sentiments in here. Peace on earth, let heaven and nature sing, away in our manger, joy to the world, and more, Silent Night. And then you've got your joyous sentiment, which is all is calm, all is bright, seasons, greetings, oh holy night, happy Christmas, and more. And then you've got your consumables. The beautiful, beautiful luxury cardstock, 24 sheets here, 6 sheets of each of the card that you've got. So you've got that glorious sort of pearlized, well, it's like a midnight blue really. You've got that gold in there as well. It looks like the proper, not that I've seen a real one, but I'd imagine that's kind of got like a gold bar would look like, you know. Do you know what I mean? It's got that kind of look to it, hasn't it? Then you've got that gorgeous sort of turquoise, double-sided again, pearlized cardstock, 6 sheets of that, and then 6 sheets of that beautiful glitter card as well, our encapsulated glitter, and that sort of champagne gold. And then this is the one which is going to disappear. That 12 by 12 pad, 24 double-sided sheets. So many of you have already bought this. If you want it, now is the time to get it because it is going to sell out. Less than 40 chances remaining to buy this. And let me show you a quick little look through the most beautiful paper pad of all paper pads. The foiling is absolutely exquisite. The stars in here, absolutely gorgeous. And what we love about this the most, of course, is that, yes, it's going to complement this collection beautifully, but there's also lots of craftability with a lot of the papers outside of this set as well. Look at that. The string of starlights on there, I just think are amazing. It's exquisite. It's gorgeous. You've got the angel Gabriel in here. You've got those amazing nativity scenes in here too. You know, plenty of snippability, like you know, Debbie was saying earlier on there. I mean, one beautiful page, but snip into that, you've got 6 backgrounds there, really 6 different scenes for your smaller card projects. More of those beautiful stars in there. Double-sided papers as well, don't forget, so you're not going to be stuck to find what layers and mats with what, because it's all done for you. That is just, again, I mean, exquisite, absolutely beautiful. Then you've got that wonderful nativity scene, again, used as a whole or cut 6 times to create 6 beautiful backgrounds for your smaller projects. You've got the angel Gabriel and that gorgeous sort of midnight blue with the gold foiling on. I mean, come on, you can understand why hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these pads have sold over the course of the last few days, and why we have now got less than 40 of them remaining. They are going to disappear potentially before the end of the show. For goodness sake, if you've got that in your basket, get it checked out. We're going to give you opportunity to check out very, very shortly indeed. Few comments coming through. Absolutely beautiful, Debbie. Beautiful, says Sharon. Beautiful card, says Laurie. Showstopper, says Jerry. I love this card, says Louisa. Caroline says, beautiful card as always. Judy B says, that angel card, positively gorgeous. Stunning, says Mary Reno. Olga says, I cannot wait to try some of the amazing makes. And Shelley Hicks says, Debbie, your makes have been stunning. So much so that I have ordered more paper pads. We're going to go for a few minutes here and give you a chance to check out. When we come back, I'm not sure whether that paper pad is going to be around. The amount of you that have got this in your baskets right now, please, as a matter of urgency, drop everything, get to the checkouts now and get that checked out because it's about to disappear. We'll come back in just a couple of minutes' time. Go, 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 go.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30-degree, 45-degree, and 60-degree angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Loads of baskets being checked out. We're just waiting for our computer systems to update. Kimberly just saying, does anyone else get more and more anxious when Ben says how many are left, even if you've already purchased it? You don't have to worry, Kimberly, because you've got. I get it. I totally get it. But I just want to keep you up to date because, as I say, I don't want you missing out. Ben and Debbie says that Collins Courier, you make watching so much fun. Thank you. That's what we're here for. And Stephanie says, I'm so happy I ordered that big bundle with extra paper yesterday. I cannot wait to have a play. Awesome. Do you know, with that Bethlehem collection, I think between Debbie and also Michelle yesterday, you've got so much to be inspired about and so much to take home and have a go with. Obviously, you've got all of Debbie's demos from today, and do make sure that you go back and watch Michelle's demos yesterday, not only on the launch show at 2 o'clock yesterday, but also on Wake Up Call as well, where there was some fantastic inspiration. One of the other collections which proved really popular, now this actually launched this day last week with Leanne and Corinne, and it flew out the door, the Frosty and Bright collection, a massive, massive Christmas collection with a bit more, I suppose, of a contemporary feel, really. I really like the colour palette in here. A bit more sort of along the watercolour Christmas that we had last year. It's got that sort of feel to it. And actually, the papers that you've got in here, I think, will work beautifully with lots of other collections that we've brought out, particularly, you know, those paper pads that we had in the last show that we're not supposed to talk about. Those ones, those ones that we're not supposed to talk about. They're launching on the 26th. There's some lovely papers in there which you'll be able to mix and match with this collection too. But how very stunning is it? What?
If anyone asks, they're the ones I used.
Oh yeah, these ones. These ones are the ones we used, but they weren't. But don't worry. I sound like Batman now. I'm Batman. I hope you like the Frosty and Bright Complete Collection. Don't mention what we talked about earlier.
No.
Do you know what I love most about this collection, as I say, is the beautiful colour palette, the pinks and the blues in here. It's very, would you say contemporary is the right word to describe this?
Yeah, because they've got those beautiful pink tones, those warm, and I say warm, they are warm colours, but they're, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to lie, one of the most beautifulest paper pads again. And I know we say it a lot, but it truly is. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at the amount of layering techniques that's in there, the colours in there, and it's one of those dreamy pads. Again, I can understand why people have been buying this by the bucket load, because it's exquisite. Chop into it, it's 12 by 12, so you can snip into it, take elements out of there, from strips to quadrants to whatever it is that you want to do, from your scrapbooking pages. It's just divine. Again, lush, 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 lush.
36 double-sided sheets. You're also going to get that, by the way, in the 6x6. See now? Oh, there he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. There he is. So you've got that and the 6x6 as well. So plenty of papers to be playing with. On top of all of that, you've got 20 sheets of your luxury mixed cardstock. And again, this is stunning. We make it so easy for you in these kits. Look at that glitter, by the way. I love that in that sort of baby pink. It's absolutely beautiful.
The colours in this, Ben. Oh,
yeah.
my God. That is one of my favourites.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I love it. I love how graphite-y it looks.
Yeah.
Is that the right word to use?
Yeah, graphite sort of gunmetal
beautiful
maybe.
colour tones.
Champagne sort of glitter cardstock in here. You've got that sort of turquoise glitter cardstock, and then you've got all the matching double-sided sort of pearlized cardstock in there as well. So it's all done for you. 20 sheets of that included. Then also on top of that, you're going to get that beautiful ribbon, which has got that sort of what do you call it? Like the Aurora Borealis effect to it, that, hasn't it?
Yes, just beautiful again. Got that lovely. Look at that.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's stunning.
You've got your Frosty and Bright Gilding Flakes kit in there too. I've got to move on a bit quick. I've just looked at the time here and realised what we've still got to do. You've got your faux snow in here, and that is always super, super popular. Great for adding to all of your Christmassy projects. And you're also going to get, which I forgot to show you a little bit earlier on, 3 of your ink pads as well. As far as I know, once these are gone, we're not doing them again, these ink pads. These are exclusive. So you've got lavender ice, you've got your frosted sea glass, and you've also got your polar blue. So 3 really, really beautiful colours that have been specifically designed for this collection. And then you've got all of your beautiful, beautiful hardware to be working with. So your 3D embossing folder enchanted Christmas tree. You've got the sparkling snowflakes. I think we just do brilliantly with the snowflakes that we bring to you. The snowflake dies, always stunning and always very different. And I love that because they always say that no 2 snowflakes are ever the same. And I think you can say that about our snowflake dies here as well. They're always very, very different. Christmas tree foliage, again, so if you like to build up your own sort of Christmas wreaths, it's perfect for that. This edgeable, Christmas tree edgeable, my goodness me. I mean, how on earth, again, we've designed that, or how on earth we've come up with the concept for that, but it's just, again, that's just staggering, the design in there. Absolutely phenomenal. It's just amazing when you look at all of these. The snowflake edgeable. Look again at all of that detail that you've got into that piece of metal, which is going to create you that gorgeous edgeable effect. These really are just like top-notch, stunning dies. The beautiful baubles again. So you've got the decorative detail. You've got that outer die there as well to create your own Christmas ornaments. You've got the Happy Christmas and merry and bright edgeables here as well. So again, for making really quick but stunningly beautiful Christmas cards, you've got the 3 different sentiments, and also including a happy holidays, which I think is really nice, particularly for our US viewers as well, because that's a phrase I think that potentially you guys use a lot more than us here in the UK. So it's nice that we've popped that in there too. You've then got your Merry Christmas sentiments. Once again, I love the fact that we're doing these with some sort of one die. So you've got Christmas in die form, and then you've got all of these other sentiments to, you know, build up your own little saying, Merry Christmas, wishing you a Merry Christmas, wishing you a joyous Christmas. There's tons in there. You've also got this beautiful embossing folder, which is the Christmas tree frame. Again, great starter point for all sorts of projects. And also, you know, if you just wanted to emboss that and then pop in a picture, you know, it's cut and embossed folder, by the way, if I didn't say that. But pop in a picture, a little Christmas picture to decorate the home with. I mean, absolutely fab. And then lastly in this set, you've also got your Snowflake Resist pad, 4x6 pad, this one, and you've got 12 different designs in this collection as well, with all of those gorgeous snowflakes for you to be working with. Once again, a comprehensive, massive collection, $124.99. So you're saving $53.79 or $69.95. Platinum price, you're under £100 for all of that, which I think is phenomenal. $130.36 if you're shopping in the US. That's your free shipping, of course, as well. Double points, so don't forget, 200 points you're going to get if you pick this one up. 260 points if you're shopping in the US. You pick this up today and say, I don't know, you're fairly new to us, you're a bronze member, all of a sudden you've just jumped up to silver. I mean, that's the kind of thing that we're talking about on these events. You can jump up very quickly within Club Inspire from making all of these purchases. We're going to have a look at the Frosty and Bright Complete collection. If you haven't checked out the Bethlehem collection yet, do that. We'll give you an update when we hear more. But, I mean, where on earth do you start?
I'm going with 2 of the simplest, well, I said 3 elements from this collection. And I'm going to use that snowflake edgeable, but cutting in. Because the lovely thing about this edgeable is, yeah, you've just seen Ben show you the ability to be able to cut onto the edge of a card. But because it comes in 2 pieces, we can cut into it as well. This one actually has got an outside cutting edge just on this this side of the die, like so. That bit there is the bit that stays connected, so you can pop that into your connector cardstock. However, I've taken some of the luxury foiled card pad, and I'm going to cut this gorgeous design into that foil pad because it is absolutely beautiful. Looking, not going to lie, for my low tack tape, there it is. I knew I'd find it. And we're going to hold that down into place over that foil. Now I'm going to just go into a little bit of the edge, so I'm going to take it into about there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hold that down and I'm going to run that through with plates. Now, I'm going to grab my smaller plates, try and speed this up a little bit because I want to try and get another demonstration in after this as well. So we're going to pop that on, I'm going to run that through, and oh gosh, that nearly flew out there on the other end. Debbie, watch what you're doing. I can hear them clinking. Are they eating their Chinese now? Just going to say, because I can hear like little noises coming.
I can hear them munching, crunching, I can hear them laughing, I can hear them going.
I thought I could hear, and I could hear lots of little talking, and I thought I could hear a little bit of, do you know that bit that they do when they're doing?
Oh yeah?
I thought I could hear it.
So I tell them to pipe down?
No, it's the boss.
Oh
no,
yeah, better not
boss.
do.
We're going to let
I can smell it and all.
Can you really?
I smell the aromas wafting through here.
Oh.
I mean, it's, you know, some days, you know, it can be quite difficult in here, and I like to think I remain professional. But this has been the hardest test for me ever, with knowing that literally about 30 feet away from me, they are stuffing their faces with Chinese, and I can smell it as well.
Right, honestly, I can't, because my, you know, I can't smell it as much because I'm a little bit further back than you, so I'm just going to rely on what you're saying. And is it
you don't
really,
want to
really
smell
nice?
it because that's even worse, isn't it?
No, I know,
So shut the
because
doors.
it makes me ankle after a Chinese now. It does. I wonder what they've had. I'm intrigued to know. Now you can see just how beautiful that has cut out into that foiled card. And all I'm going to do is bring in one of these gorgeous ink pads. I can't believe you've got a choice as well of the colours. Exclusive colours as well to this, with the frosted sea glass, that beautiful lavender ice and the polar blue, which is what I'm going to do. And it's absolutely beautiful over the edge of this foiled card, because the foil part of it, and I say the foil part, can you see that iridescent in the snowflake? You can really get your lovely resist techniques with this as well, so you can go in with your ink and literally, and again, bring this to life. You could, of course, do this beforehand. I like to do it after, when I've die cut out there. Also helps me see bits that I've missed from poking out, but just gives it a really nice little lift and goes over that beautiful embossed foil detail on that card absolutely exquisitely, and it really does bring it to life. What you could be doing, of course, is adding those gorgeous snowflakes to that as well, but you can see just how lovely that looks. Let me just flick out the extra little bits, because what we're going to do is we're going to mount it onto some of that beautiful God, what's Lee? Is he coming in? Is it?
No, he's at the door eating prawn crackers.
He's what?
He's at the door eating prawn crackers.
Oh no! They're the best. They're the best bit. They're the best bit.
Come here.
Oh yeah, are you wrestling him?
Yeah.
You've got a prawn cracker. You've got a prawn cracker. They're saying you've got to go down the hallway as well, Liam.
You can have one.
Oh, come on! He's sharing his crackers with me. Delicious.
Oh, it's gone into the gallery now. Did you see that all in one go? Did you see that? That was unbelievable. How did you manage to use it?
Because do you know your teeth?
Yeah.
Like that, with your teeth. Straight in. It's an art form, let me just tell you.
That was like watching Scooby-Doo eat one of those massive sandwiches.
Can you hear the noise in there, our ears?
Yeah.
Aren't they delicious?
Do you want to take my mic down a second? Because I know it's quite an annoying noise when someone's eating, so I can just eat this. Ready?
Have I just annoyed everybody by eating mine live without...
Really quickly.
How delicious was that? That was absolutely gorgeous. Look how quietly and how quietly and delicately and softly you're chewing yours. Prawn crackers, devour.
Lovely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Liam.
That was very lovely of you. Now that gorgeous cardstock underneath has really shone through now, and you can see how lovely that looks. I'm just going to add a little strip just down the centre part, and I've taken some of that beautiful, and I say taken some, I've taken a snippet of my 12 by 12 and cut that down to size. This is a really lovely big die. We're talking just shy of 6 by 3, so it's a nice big size die, so you can play around with it in configuration, and of course you can take it onto the edges of your card as well. But I'm just going to go in with my tape. I'm going to keep mine nice and flat. Normally I would use some foam pads, but I want to try and get another demo in, although we're supposed to be doing a preview, aren't we? We might be able to squeeze that in. We'll see.
Well, we've got and we've also got to do demo of the day, demo of the show. We've got to pick a winner for the Ben and Joe's nice list. So we've only got 19 minutes.
Oh my God.
So I don't know.
Oh my God, yes.
I don't know.
Don't know what happened to the time today. It's just flown again.
By. We've had so much fun, you see.
And what I'm doing with this, Ben, is this is going to be the bottom part of my cards. This is going to go onto the top. I've taken the stamp set, although I better not have lost it now because I laid it all out in front of me. And I'm going to stick that across the front like so. I think I'll lift that, though, with a foam pad. Let's bring that foam pad collection back in. There we go. And let's put that... Do you know, it's literally, it's whetted my appetite now.
Well, do you know what? People are not only are people amazed at your amazing projects today, but people cannot believe how quickly you devoured that cracker. Gilmore says Debbie was like a cracker shredder. Lol.
Yeah, cracker shredder with my teeth, that thick, cracker shredder.
Mary says Debbie, way to go, and that's not this demo. I know that's about the way she ate that cracker. Seriously, I mean, I can eat. You know, you don't get to my size. I'm not eating, but that was quick.
And you know, you can do like I do it with Ritz crackers, and I literally take a Ritz cracker and I'll go. And like teeth like a woodpecker. Like that's like a woodpecker. Do you know how a little woodpecker goes like that into a bark? That's what I do with my teeth, literally. It's a skill. It's a skill, I tell you. Listen, I didn't get to be this figure. I didn't get to be this figure.
More like a beaver going, like, you know, they see in the cartoons and they get the wood, don't they? Go.
Yeah, that's it. Shall we call me Beaver Debs? Don't quite work, but we'll get there. You know what I mean. But honestly, I love prawn crackers. I don't eat the rest of my food like that, can I just tell you? But I do like me crisps and like Ritz crackers and crackers.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean?
I honestly, I mean, I loved you before, but I love you even more now. Linny just says, that was class, Debbie. You didn't lose a crumb.
No, not a crumb dropped on my chest, which it normally does. Not a crumb dropped on there. It was straight down the hatch. We don't mess about.
Straight down that.
Straight down touch.
Lillian says, I want to see Debbie eat another prawn cracker. That was the most stylish technique I've ever seen. Don't worry about the demos anymore. Let's see Debbie eating prawn crackers. Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear.
I did drop mine, Liliana. Poor technique. I'll have to get some tips off Debbie at the end of the show.
I've made myself a little card. So, of course, what do I need, Ben?
I need a flopper stopper.
Stop that from falling down. Oh, dear. You know, I like to share. I do like to share things with you all.
Oh,
and I think, yeah, that I adore prawn crackers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about anybody else, but do you know, if I didn't have the Chinese, that wouldn't bother me so much. But if I didn't get the prawn crackers,
But the kind of thing that you have a few before your Chinese, don't you? And then when you eat your Chinese, you've still got a few left in the bag, but you can always go back and eat more prawn crackers. Yeah, and for, like, if next day as well, they're always, even if they've gone like a little bit sort of chewy and soggy, they're still very edible, aren't they?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Gwen just said, speaking of food, Ben, did you make s'mores with your children? I haven't yet, but what I have done recently is bought some like American style, like massive marshmallows. I got them from the supermarket the other day. Like, they're like that big. So plan to do it. It's Daisy's birthday tomorrow, actually. Hence why I won't be here for Creative Cravings. So we probably do it tomorrow, actually. We'll probably do it tomorrow with the big proper like US marshmallows.
Oh, do you know, I'm right looking forward to tomorrow. As much as I love working with you as well, it's going to be so lovely working with Leanne.
Yeah.
I haven't worked with her in, I can't even tell you how long. I can't even tell you how long it is since I last saw her. So I'm like so excited, really, really excited to have our lovely Leanne presenting tomorrow on our Creative Cravings, where we take things back to the basics.
And don't forget who else is here tomorrow.
Oh, God, yeah. It's going to be a right good old day. Our lovely, what do you call him? Tornado Keith?
Well, Hurricane
Hurricane
Keith, also known as Colonel Craft. Or Colonel Chaos might be more like it. Keith from Paper Dynamics is going to be here. If you know Keith, which I think a lot of you do, you know what to expect tomorrow. So just a bit of a pre-warning for you.
Pre-warning. Now, I've taken this sentiment, the magic of, so you can see my stamp, and the Christmas I've taken from this lovely set, because this is a lovely Christmas die with, and I think all my stamps are inside there. Let's see if they're in there. Yes, they are. All my stamps in there. So you can customise what it is that you want to say. Another gorgeous collection, another beautiful Sara signature collection as well. It really is a joy, this one. But I'm just going to pop over the top. I'm going to give it a little bit of an extra element of class there, just by adding the paper that I've cut out onto the top and create a nice little bit of it. Do you know, actually, I'm not. I'm going to keep it like that because I really do like that. I was going to add it on, but I've changed my mind.
Yeah.
I have. And I'm just going to finish off with a couple of little gems just in the corner.
Beautiful.
Absolutely, just the most beautiful Sara signature collection. And you know how Sara comes out with some belters. We've got more goodies for you coming along throughout the year as well, and more beautiful collections coming, but this one is just one of my absolute favourites. I love it. It's really glorious to work with. And again, very contemporary, modern looking feel to this. And as you can see, just really pretty design. Gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. As I say, Debbie has absolutely smashed it out of the park today with all of her great demos, and with her prawn cracker eating as well. I'm not sure which I'm more impressed about, to be honest with you. Thank you as well, you kind, lovely people. Do you know what? This is why I love this place so much. Susie's just messaged me saying loads and loads of you are wishing my little Daisy happy birthday for tomorrow. So thank you. That really means a lot. I will. I'll show you all of your messages, and I'll put up some pictures probably on my Facebook page tomorrow as well. She loves it when I show her. You know, we've done little bits and pieces together. She loves seeing all of your comments. That's really appreciated. Thank you. Lots of love as well for the fact that Keith is going to be here tomorrow as well. Keith, Bam Keith, says Gilmore. Randy Doodlehand says stunning card, Debbie, and Sarah saying I love that card, Debbie. I tell you what, we've got loads to do in the last 12 minutes, so let's get the vote going on the demo of the show, shall we?
it.
You haven't got time.
I know.
Because you've got to do that. Then we've got
Well,
to
I'm
do
going to
the
make this. I'm
preview.
going to make this nice and easy to answer because we've got 3 to choose from. We have that much on the show, but I think we've covered everything we needed to cover.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with number 1. From our lovely paper piecing craft box new kit. That's number 50, all about the paper piecing. So that's number 1. Number 2, we went big. We went with that angel using our beautiful, gorgeous collection that is still, I think, hanging on in there from the Bethlehem.
We've got just, I think, less than 30 now of those.
So that's
paper
number
pads.
2. And then lastly, I've just got my card stuck under there. Lastly, the one I've just done, number 3, from our beautiful Frosty and Bright Stunning. So 3, 2, or 1, you decide.
1, 2 or 3, so get voting. I'm just thinking, because shall I come over here with the preview to you,
Yeah.
and then if we get a result, then
Yeah.
you can carry on talking about that,
Yeah.
whilst I then get the other bits and pieces. So I'm
Okay.
going over to Debbie, all right? So launching on the 18th of July is this collection. It's the Winter Floral 6x6 decoupage topper pad. Basically, I'm over here.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. So this is the full collection.
Yes. Shall we start with those?
Yeah, start with
Start
the
with those
decoupage.
because
Yeah.
this is beautiful.
Amazing.
If you love decoupage, you'll know how well we do our floral decoupage. We do them absolutely superbly. Honestly.
Mwah.
Yes, thank you. That's the description I'm going to use. So we're going to start with the beautiful festive bows ones. This is beautiful. Take a look. Take a closer look. So what we're going to do is we're going to include for you your sheet.
Yep.
You're going to start as well. The main part will always have that little bit of the white part to it, but you're going to have all the dies to create this beautiful layered decoupage look. And if I can just hold that to the side, you can see, give it a little bit of a tilt there.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. So that's in your paper pad form. But you're probably thinking, well, what's these?
What have we got stamps for? What's the point in that?
So the stamps fit perfectly over there's, so you've got options of the paper and the stamps.
So
and colouring them
basically,
in.
once your paper pad runs out, for
Exactly,
example, you
yes.
can just multi-stamp that. And then
Or choices.
Or choices, yeah.
Choices.
So it's very handy to have both.
Absolutely, and we did a collection. Not I'm saying recently, but we did the lovely florals. Do you remember the florals ones, which just proved to be really popular? This you're going to absolutely love. So that's the festive bows. Then we've got Poinsettia Delights. And
Beautiful.
this is absolutely, again, exquisite. And you can see that beautiful detail in from your sheets to your stamps. The dies will work on both the sheets and the stamps. So you've got, again, the choices from your paper to your stamps. And I'll just come down here so you can see them. And then you've got all the decoupage layers. These are so easy to use. You simply line those dies up on your chosen sheet or your chosen stamps, because you can then be in control of your colours with that. Poinsettia Delight, absolutely gorgeous. I think you're going to absolutely love this one.
Oh, I'm loving it already.
I absolutely love this one. The Winter Roses.
Rose, yeah.
Again, absolutely beautiful. Extremely easy to put together, extremely easy to use. And you've got them both in that paper pad form and the stamp form. All the dies will fit on there. You can create 2 different looks altogether. That's your paper form. This is your stamped one, and you're in choice then of your colour of your Winter Roses, which are just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I forgot about this one with the candle.
I knew you'd like this one.
Yes.
Candlelit Christmas. So again, this beautiful design with all that lovely foliage around there, from that paper pad form to the stamp form, all the dies that match over, and they're simply in that system of the largest down to the smallest to create the most beautiful, beautiful features. But that's not all.
That is not all.
No. Should we go in big?
Hey?
Should we go in big?
In big.
Because you've got all that lovely decoupage.
But what you can decorate then, can't
Well,
you?
then, yeah, you need something to decorate.
What about these? These would be handy, wouldn't they?
Look at these. Just look at these. Of course, Noel, but look how they've been designed to
There is
work.
an L.
But can you see why we've done this big?
Sorry, Karen.
You behave yourself. Can you see why we've just done this great big design there? Because that's where your decoupage level is going to fit
exactly
into.
right.
And we've got Noel, Holly. Holly. We've got Snow. And we've got Joy. Now this is going to be. I'm going to do a Liam. I'm going to predict a riot.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is going to be the straw next week.
18th of July. So
Monday the 18th.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
That's me.
Is it you?
Is that you?
Is it me? No, it's not me. Oh, I'm not here next Monday. I'm
it's Jan.
somewhere else. Is it our Jan? She's going to be in her element. She's going to be in her absolute element. This is absolutely beautiful. And can I just tell you, it's a card making die. I mean, how clever is that? I can't wait for you to see samples. We haven't got them, unfortunately, because they're busy somewhere else. But what a collection.
Line up your makes. I'm going over
right,
there.
okay,
I've got a result.
Have you got a result?
Yeah.
Go on then. One, two.
Second place was number 3.
Number three, which was Miss Snowflake.
That was second.
That was second, right?
First place.
Yeah.
Demo the show. Number 2.
The angel, the Bethlehem angel. Come on, quick. We've got 3 now. We've got 3. So because
one.
I'll get this ready and then
Yeah, and I'll go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh gosh. Oh God. There's a theme.
There is.
There's a Christmas theme. Right, starting back right very back at the beginning of the wake-up call. Number 1 was our gorgeous Bethlehem. Number 2 was our beautiful light-up box using those decorative frames. So that's number 2. And then lastly, number 3, the fabulous angel. I am so glad I am not choosing because 3, 2, or 1.
It's going to be tough.
You decide. Honestly, that's a toughie. That is a toughie. I'm glad I'm not doing. I'm glad I'm not choosing. So we'll leave you to decide while we head over to our Ben, who is on the right-hand side of me now.
I am. I'm over in a nice list corner. Ben and Joe's. Nice list, not Sara's. I did get a bit worried earlier on when she came in, but it's all good now.
Oh dear.
Thank you for all of the comments there. We've had an absolute blast. And of course, I'm sure the majority of you know by now, Ben and Joe's nice list. All you need to do to get on that is comment. If you're not the person I read out just now, by the way, do head to our socials on both the Crafters Companion UK and USA pages. We've got 2 more chances for you to win a goodie bag. We'll announce those winners tomorrow. And we'll have basically 5 winners a day by the end of the week. 25 people will be on the nice list. And one of those will win themselves a £500, $500 spending spree with us here at Crafters Companion, which is amazing. Everyone gets a goodie bag as well who gets on here. But who has been picked off the show? Ho-ho! Well, let me write their name down. If I write your name down right now, you've won a goodie bag. You need to be emailing us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. But our 8th winner is don't you dare start spelling it wrong in my ear. G-I-L-L. Not you, George. You can't have it. He's gone Georgethejoystick. George of the joystick, it won't fit. Gillian. Oh, I recognise this name because this is the lady who's from Yorkshire who said to you, a fellow Yorkshire lady, Gillian Barron, B-A-R-R-O-N, Gillian Barron. Congratulations for your comment. You've just won a goodie bag. This here goodie bag, and each goodie bag, Sara's saying, contains pens. You've got tape pen in there. You'll get a small metal die, a Sara signature metal die, 2 small clear stamps, some assorted embellishments from Violet Studio, and 1 small paper pad or assorted carte blank. So email us, Gillian. That is yours. And as I say, if you haven't won today, or indeed yesterday, make sure you do check out our socials because you will find more chances to win right there. Oh, what a brilliant day it's been. A massive thank you to all of the team who have been helping out today. I must just say again, tomorrow is going to be amazing. So you've got me and Debbie for Wake Up Call with Colonel Chaos. I'm sticking with that one. It is lovely Keith from Paper Dynamics. He's got some amazing goodies for you. The Rockers are here. If you've not seen those before, you are going to... We predict that they are going to fly out the door, Debbie, don't we? The Rockers.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Absolutely super cute. You're going to love them.
Yeah.
Going to absolutely love them. Yeah.
And he's also got... he's bringing some tinsel in as well. And not just any old tinsel.
Not just any old tinsel,
no.
let me tell you.
Big big tinsel, big bright bold tinsel, but more of that tomorrow. Obviously we've got a craft along as well, which I'm hoping to join Debbie on tomorrow from 2, and then tomorrow evening Keith is obviously with us right throughout the day, but Leanne will be here. I'm popping home because it's Daisy's birthday, so I want to be there for her birthday, but it'll be Debbie and Leanne and Keith tomorrow, so it's just going to be such an amazing day. Thank you for all of the comments coming through. One of the best shows ever, says Cindy G. Well, thank you. Great fun show, loved all the tutorials, Dieta, but what has been the demo of the day? That is the question.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not choosing.
There is a runaway winner.
Is there? You see, it might not be what you think.
It is.
Is it?
What you think.
Is it what you think?
Yeah.
Is it the box?
Number 2 is the runaway winner. Well done. That is a marvellous project.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. And if I do get the craft along, I promise we might do something very similar.
Deborah says, a fabulous day of fun and demos. Thank you, everyone. And Debbie, your demos have been amazing. Massive thank you to Debbie. Always amazing. We'll be back together tomorrow. Thank you to Tracy. Thank you to Jamie. Thank you to Georgia, the joystick. Thank you to Superstar Susie on the socials. Thank you to Chloe and Grace and Caitlin. I think that's everyone on the socials today. And also a massive thank you to Liam for bringing us some prawn crackers. It's been such a fun day. Last warning from me, if you haven't yet checked out your Bethlehem goodies, make sure you do, because that pad is going to sell out. 29 of those 12 by 12 paper pads left. Thank you so much, Debbie. Marvellous. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget, Sara's over on HSN. Go and join her for the rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.